Good morning, everyone. Welcome to a bright new day at Isla Fishing Tips. I'm Lila Marina, a young angler from a small fishing village along the Philippine coast, and today is Thursday, August 28th, 2025, a promising early morning with soft golden sunlight shimmering on the sea. Today, I'm bringing you an exciting topic for all you fellow anglers: the secret golden hours for the strongest fish bites, what every angler must know. Have you ever wondered why some days you cast all day without a single bite, while on others your basket is full in just minutes? The secret lies in understanding the golden hours, times when fish are most active and eager to strike. In this episode, I'll share 3 golden time windows for effective fishing in the Philippines, along with practical tips and personal stories from 3 unique locations: Puerto Galera Beach, Laguna de Bay, and Sorsogon Bay. Each spot offers a distinct experience, from lessons learned with local fishermen to the thrill of reeling in a catch. So grab your rod, bring your enthusiasm, and let's uncover these secrets together. Before we dive in, I want to highlight that fishing in the Philippines is more than just a pastime. It is a vital part of our coastal culture, deeply connected to every seaside community. With over 7,000 islands, from Luzon to Mindanao, each sea and lake has its own rhythm, influenced by weather, tides, and sunlight. I started as a novice angler, casting without regard for timing, which led to many fruitless trips. But through journeys with my family and local fishermen, I learned to recognize these golden hours, and today, I'm thrilled to share them with you. Keep a notebook handy because these secrets will transform your fishing forever. Golden Hour 1. Dawn, early morning from 4:30 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. The first on the list is dawn, specifically from 4:30 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. This is when the water is cool, oxygen levels are high, and gentle light draws fish to the surface to feed. In the Philippines, dawn is the perfect time to catch species like mackerel, pink snapper, or tilapia near the shore or around coral reefs. I first learned the importance of this hour at Puerto Galera Beach, a famous spot in Mindoro Oriental 3 years ago. That day, I went with my dad on an early morning trip, when the sky was still a deep purple with a light mist over the sea. Dad said, "Lila, dawn is when fish are hungriest, but you must watch the water." I cast my rod with live shrimp bait in a calm spot, but there was no action. Dad taught me to look for currents and small ripples, signs of fish movement. He maneuvered our family banca to an area near a coral reef where the water shifted gently. Just 10 minutes later, the rod jerked. A 1.5 kilos mackerel was hooked. I reeled it in with excitement, and Dad laughed. "The golden hour has begun." We caught 2 more pink snappers before 7:30 a.m. The tip here is to use live bait like shrimp or squid and monitor the tide. Incoming tides bring fish closer to shore. Puerto Galera shines during the dry season, and dawn is the ideal time to enjoy the scenery with a basket full of fish. Golden Hour 2. Dusk, late afternoon from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Next is dusk, from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. As the sun softens and water temperatures drop, fish move closer to shore to hunt, especially predatory species like tuna, snapper, and sea bass. I experienced this time window at Laguna de Bay, a vast freshwater lake near Manila 2 years ago. This story began with an unexpected afternoon. That day, I joined a group of friends, all eager to fish after a day of studying. Initially, everyone headed to the lake's center, thinking deeper water would hold bigger fish. But by 5 p.m., as the sun began to set, I noticed small ripples near the shore despite the weakening wind. A local fisherman named Mang Juan advised, "Child, dusk is when fish come close to shore to feed. Cast near the submerged grass." I followed his advice, using earthworm bait near a patch of watergrass. In less than 15 minutes, the float sank. A 2-kilo snapper was on. My friends rushed over in amazement, and I just smiled. It's the golden hour. By 6:30 p.m., I caught another sea bass. The key tip is to watch the sunset. When the water turns orange, fish activity peaks. Use freelining techniques and bring a small flashlight to continue after dark. Golden Hour 3. High tide from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Finally, high tide from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. As the tide carries food from the shore out to sea, fish gather at river mouths, rocky shores, or near coral reefs. This is the perfect time to target big fish like tuna, grouper, or sweetlips. I learned this at Sorsogon Bay, a stunning spot in Bicol, a year ago during a thrilling trip. That day, I went with my uncle, a seasoned fisherman, on a bangka boat. He said, "Lila, high tide is when fish are hungry, but you must hit the right spot." We left shore at 9:30 a.m., and by 10 a.m., the tide began to rise. Uncle showed me how to spot gentle eddies near a coral reef, a sign of fish gathering. I dropped fresh squid bait, using a light jigging technique. Just 20 minutes later, the rod shook. A 3-kilo tuna was hooked. Uncle helped me reel it in, and we laughed joyfully amid the open sea. By 11:30 a.m., I caught another grouper. The tip here is to use live bait, track tides with an app, and shield yourself from the sun with a wide-brimmed hat. Sorsogon Bay is special in spring, and high tide is a golden opportunity for big catches. Practical tips and an extra story. To make the most of these golden hours, I have some practical tips. First, check daily weather and tide forecasts. Philippine dry season, December to May, is ideal, and apps like Windy are helpful. Second, prepare varied bait: shrimp for dawn, squid for dusk, and small fish for high tide. Third, choose the right technique: spinning for shore, jigging for offshore. Lastly, bring a life jacket and ice chest to keep fish fresh. Safety and preservation are key. I'd like to share an extra story from Coron Beach, Palawan, 6 months ago. That day, I went alone at 5 a.m., bringing a rod and shrimp bait. Spotting small ripples near shore, I cast and hooked a pink snapper in just 7 minutes. By 6:30 a.m., I caught 2 mullet. But the surprise came when the tide rose at 11 a.m. I moved near a coral reef and landed a big snapper. The lesson from this trip is flexibility. Adjust your position with the golden hours and watch the water. Safety notes and lessons from nature. When fishing during golden hours, prioritize safety. Avoid heading out in strong winds, especially at dawn or dusk. Bring water and sunscreen, as the Philippine sun is intense. Once in Sorsogon, I forgot my hat and got sunburned. A lesson I'll never forget. Also, release small fish to protect the ecosystem. I always do this to sustain the fishery for the future. Fishing in the Philippines is an art of syncing with nature's rhythm. From dawn at Puerto Galera, dusk at Laguna de Bay, to high tide at Sorsogon, each golden hour offers unique opportunities. Observing the water, learning from fishermen, and staying patient will lead to success. I hope this episode inspires you to explore these golden hours. Prepare well, respect the sea, and savor every moment. Wishing you bountiful catches. I'm Lila Marina. Thank you, and see you in the next episodes of Isla Fishing Tips.